Like, they really slime. They not playing, bro. This day after day after day. Like, it's the next day activities, bro. Like, how they keep getting the drop on folks. Like, the next day, that's crazy. Like, that's good. Like, is it, like, small? This New York, though, it's a big city. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like you got to slide over to the next block. How you just keep catching folks like that lacking? That's crazy, though. Like, that's some skill. Sad to say, but that's some skill, though. You feel me? Muggin', what's this? We're down. We back in the stand with a new video. We got War in the Bronx, 4 Days of Terror. I just came across this. It was on my, I was about to say For You page. I need to get off TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, bro, no, what was it called? Like the recommendations, you feel me? But no, it's called War in the Bronx, 4 Days of Terror. You new to my channel, hit that sub button, give me the 500K subs ASAP. Smash that like button, follow my Twitter, my Instagram. Do the holler, do the same thing. Let's dive straight into it, and let's get it cracking. No more talking, let's go. And of course, I want a buffer. Alright, I had a smooth little intro. Come on.
This thread, and bam! Tax credit.
Hey, bam! You gonna shut up?
It was another weekend of violence in New York City. Police were called to more than a dozen shootings.
3 teenagers were killed in separate shootings. One victim just 13 years old.
Police say this shooting was gang-related.
Violence just needs to
13 years old. Why everybody be dying so young out there for, I mean, I ain't gonna say just out there. That shit happen anywhere. But I feel like whenever I hear about, you know, something happened in New York, it's like a kid, bro. Like, it's all kids. It's
just
crazy.
13 years old.
Police say this shooting was gang-related.
Violence just needs to stop. Get the guns off the streets.
We just got to get together, make the neighborhoods better.
This was one of 4 deadly shootings in the city on Sunday.
Motherfucker, he said we just gotta get together and make the neighborhoods better. Like, no, duh.
Make the neighborhoods better.
This was one of 4 deadly shootings in the city on Sunday.
The Bronx has a serious problem on their hands.
Loud.
Similar to Chicago, young angry teenagers are walking around the streets toting guns and hunting each other down. New York has some of the strictest gun laws in America, but this still doesn't stop anyone from getting their hands on firearms, even kids not even old enough to drive yet. In New York, juvenile suspects are sent to family court instead of being prosecuted as adults, so these teenagers are able to commit violent crime after violent crime and then be let back out on the street with little to no punishment.
That's a good point.
With laws like that in place, the subject of today's video became possible.
I ain't never think of it like that. That is a good point about that law in New York that he just said.
In today's video, we'll tell the story of a crazy 5-day span in the Bronx, New York that saw young teenagers from rival gangs gun each other down back to back to back. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do.
If you know anything about the Bronx, then you know that it's a war zone. The drill rap scene in the Bronx has blown up in the past couple years, and it shined a light on all of the different gangs beefing with each other and all of the violence and mayhem this beef has caused. Some of the main gangs making noise in the Bronx in the drill scene are the OGs, YGs, DOA, and the OY. The OYs are actually from Harlem, but they primarily beef with sets in the Bronx. The story of this video centers around the beef between DOA and the YGs. DOA, made famous by the rappers such as K-Flock and Dougie B, consists of people from multiple hoods such as Rayway and Sevside. Another hood that shares a lot of the same enemies as DOA is Third Side. There are multiple YG factions.
He breaking it down good though, cuz I ain't gonna lie, cause y'all know me, I be lost in the sauce, I don't be knowing what be going on. He doing a good job. I'm gonna give him a like. I might subscribe. I might listen to you. You feel me? If you keep it going, brother. You know what I mean? You helping me out. He's saying what? Let me run it back so I can get it. You know what I mean? I gotta retain all the information.
The OYs are actually from Harlem, but they primarily beef with sets in the Bronx.
Okay.
The story of this video centers around the beef between DOA and the YGs. DOA, made famous by the rappers such as K-Flock and Dougie B, consists of people from multiple hoods such as Rayway and Sevside. Okay. Another hood that shares a lot of the same enemies as DOA is Third Side. There are multiple YG factions in the Bronx. There are the YGs from RPT, such as the rappers D-Thank and Bando. There's the YGs from Mott Haven, such as the rapper Use G's. And there's the YGs from 800, also known as 80, such as the rappers Nesty and Assassin.
So, alright, hold on. So, when they be like, I know sometimes folks be like, they gonna spin through the 8. Is that what they talking about? 800? You know, because I thought Houston like the thing. Okay, but it's all the YGs, so they all together, right? You know, because ain't Shaw G's with Yes G's, that's Mott Haven. You know what I mean? But all the YGs is all together though, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm assuming. They just in different areas.
YGs from RPT, such as the rappers D-Thank and Bando. There's the YGs from Mott Haven, such as the rapper Use G's. And there's the YGs from 800, also known as 80, such as the rappers Nesty and Assassin. In a crazy week in the Bronx, the bloodshed would get out of control and multiple sides would take losses.
Ty Swish.
New this morning, a deadly
They could have found a better picture, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they low-key did my man's dirty. They could have found a better picture, broski. Come on, man.
New this morning, a deadly shooting in the Belmont section of the Bronx. Police say a 19-year-old man was shot in the head on Prospect Avenue near 181st Street around 11:30 last night. He was pronounced dead at St. Barnabas Hospital. The victim's name has not been released, and there are no arrests in the case.
The crazy week in the Bronx all started with the death of a rapper by the name of Ty Swish.
There y'all go. Why y'all choose that other picture earlier? You know what I mean? Had a dude looking all crazy. I mean, he still look crazy. He still look shot out. But he look, you know, a little more decent shot out. You feel me, if that makes sense?
On July 8th, 2021, Ty Swish, real name Tyquil Daughtery, was killed inside his building on Prospect Avenue in the Bronx at just the age of 19 years old. He had been shot in the eye and then ran outside the building where he collapsed. A family friend found him unconscious, sprawled out on the ground outside the building. He was rushed to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. The gunman fled in a dark-colored four-door sedan. Ty Swish wasn't directly involved in the Bronx beef. He was a member of a gang called Sex Money Murder, but he was cool with some members of the 800 YGs.
I don't know, that sounds like some paid in full shit, don't it? Like some Mitch and Rico type of, you know what I mean? Remember when Rico got him and he shot Mitch in the damn hallway? I don't know, it just looked like it too a little bit. Maybe I'm just fried. No, though.
Found outside the building.
Let me stop playing.
He was rushed to the hot horse sedan, Sex Money Murder, but he was cool with some members of the 800 YGs. The police believed that a Rayway member by the name of J-Rip was one of the people involved in Ty Swish's death.
Oh, okay. It's getting interesting.
New at 5, we're hearing from the families of 2 teens shot and killed in the Bronx. This is surveillance video of one of those victims, just 13 years.
Oh, I've seen this video before. Damn, that's crazy. I never knew that. I seen this video before. Damn, like way before I even started reacting to New York drill. That's crazy.
Shot and killed in the Bronx. This is surveillance video of one of those victims, just 13 years.
Brody took all, I ain't gonna lie. He got the wheels. He was not playing though.
Stumbling into a restaurant after police say he was shot. We're freezing part of the video.
Do you love getting high, but smoking hurts your lungs? I've got you covered. You need to.
You had me in the first half. They had me in the first half. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go.
Just too difficult to watch.
Just 3 days after the death of Ty Swish, members of the 800 YGs would seek out revenge for him. On July 11, 2021, J-Rip, real name Jarian Elliott, and a friend were walking on the street when a male gunman got out of the back seat of a black sedan outside and opened fire at the two of them. J-Rip's friend would get away, but J-Rip was shot in the chest and ankle and ran into a car.
He ain't even look back for his mans. That's crazy though. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't look back that one time. I mean, them shots is fine though. He ain't know what to do probably. I ain't gonna judge him for it, but you know what I mean, that's just crazy, bro. He ain't look back not one time.
Out of the backseat of a black sedan outside and opened fire at the two of them. J-Rip's friend would get away, but J-Rip was shot in the chest and ankle and ran into a cafe. He would collapse and be taken to the hospital, where he would tragically be pronounced dead at just 13 years old.
Damn,
the
bro,
entire incident was captured on surveillance footage. Although he was just 13 years old, J-Rip already had been arrested 8 different times, including for robbery and assault, and had been locked up twice that year before being dumped back on the street.
See, but that's that law that he was talking about earlier, bro. It's just a whole different ball game in New York. You know what I mean? With the gun laws and then with the laws with the juveniles, you know, how they could basically just get in trouble and get put right back on the street, you know, kind of how I explained earlier. I don't know the, you know, full details on that law because I don't got nothing to do in New York, but I don't know. It's just crazy, bro. It's a whole different ball game. You know, that's why with the gun laws, you know what I mean, that folks be getting poked and be getting stabbed like it's a real war zone out there, bro. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Real savages. I ain't gonna lie.
8 different times, including for robbery and assault, and had been locked up twice that year before being dumped back on the street. 2 members of the 800 YGs would eventually be caught and charged with his murder. An 800 member by the name Squeeze, real name Jaleel Khalif, is believed to be the gunman, and another 800 member by the name of Taco Guns, real name Justin Baez, is believed to have been his...
Come on, bro. His name Taco what? Taco Gun. He actually do. I ain't gonna lie. I see that look in his eye though. Let me stop. What the f name is Taco Guns and shit? You know what I mean? Taco Guns. That's crazy. I'm trying to think what that means. Is it because he Mexican or something? Let me stop. Is that racist? I ain't mean it.
Khalif is believed to be the gunman, and another 800 member by the name of Taco Guns, real name Justin Baez, is believed to have been his accomplice. The police also believe another member of 800 by the name of Raw G's was there as well. Not even 24 hours after J-Rip's death, the bloodshed would continue.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie.
Around 11:30 Sunday night by the corner of East 178th Street and Webster Avenue in the Bronx, police say 2 men pulled scooters up next to a cab Medrano was taking to a recording studio. They then shot him in his head and chest, killing him.
Following the death
off a scooter. They did a drill off a scooter. Nah, that's different. That's different.
They say 2 men pulled scooters up next to a cab Medrano was taking to a recording studio. They then shot him in his head and chest, killing him.
Following the death of J-Rip, his associates would seek out to avenge him instantly.
I wonder how they got the drop like that though, because it was like a Uber or something. Like it wasn't like a literal cab or something like that. So I wonder how they got that information, you know, and they just was on time with it. You know what I mean? Off a scooter. That's crazy. That's some serious dedication.
To avenge him instantly. Just 8.5 hours after the death of J-Rip, a known 800 YG's member by the name of Raw G's, real name Ramon Gil Medrano, entered an Uber and was waiting for it to take off. Rajiz had mocked J-Rip's death on social media and had been believed to have been present for J-Rip's murder. While he was sitting in the Uber, 2 gunmen on scooters would ride by and open fire on him. He was shot in the head and chest and died instantly. In fact, the whole incident was caught on video. The crazy thing about it is that Ross shouldn't have even been free at the time. He was wanted for an armed carjacking at the time of his death, and it was one of 3 open gun cases he had against him in family court, all stemming from incidents in the previous 7 months to his death. According to the police report, 2 16-year-olds were charged with Raw's death. One of them goes by the name of No Love Munna, and he is allegedly J-Rip's cousin.
Woo! Golly. I ain't gonna lie. His cousin though? Shit, it be like that though. I ain't gonna lie. Feel me?
One of them goes by the name of No Love Munna, and he is allegedly J-Rip's cousin. Surprisingly, No Love was released from jail, but since he's a juvenile, there's no way of checking his paperwork to see why. The very next day after the death of Raw G's, the 800 YGs would be out looking to avenge him.
Damn, nah, not my nigga Dougie though. Oh no, nah, it's getting, bro. If they were to Dougie be out the game, it's crazy, bro. Like they really slime, they not playing, bro. This day after day after day, like it's the next day activities, bro. Like how they keep getting the drop on folks, like the next day, that's crazy. Like that's good. Like is it like small out this New York though? It's a big city. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like you gotta slide over to the next block. How you just keep catching folks like that lacking? That's crazy though. Like that's some skill. Sad to say, but that's some skill though. You feel me? Damn.
As I mentioned earlier, one of the people charged for J-Rip's death is an 800 YG member by the name of Taco Guns. Taco and Raw were very close friends, so losing Raw would hit Taco hard and make him eager for revenge. On July 12, 2021, a famous rapper and member of DOA by the name of Dougie B was walking with another person on East 184th Street and Washington Avenue when Taco Guns and other unidentified individuals spotted them and opened fire on them. Dougie B and his associate survived this incident but suffered injuries. Dougie got shot in the leg but was able to make a full recovery. As a result of this incident, various Bronx drill rappers have dissed Dougie in their songs, mocking him for getting shot in the leg.
Dougie got shot, he's still in recovery.
Taco
Buddy was like, my leg. He sounded like dude from SpongeBob. I ain't even gonna care. I ain't gonna run that back though. He sounded like dude from SpongeBob. He said, my leg. I ain't even trying to be funny though, you mean?
Is currently in jail facing second-degree murder and manslaughter charges in the death of J-Rip. He's also facing attempted murder charges in the shooting that injured Dougie B. Surprisingly, Squeeze has been released from jail.
Buddy was a real demon, I ain't gonna lie. He was slime, not playing. He was trying to get folks up out of here. You mean?
Even though he was also charged with J-Rip's death. It's sad to see senseless violence take over the minds and lives of people at such a young age. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comment section, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Crazy, that's a good video, brother, man. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta watch some more videos to get, you know, a subscription out of, you know what I mean? To get a subscription out of me. I gotta watch a couple more videos, but I appreciate your video. What's his name? Funa. His name Funa. What that mean? But either way though, shout out to you, man. Keep doing your thing. But look, if you're new to my channel, hit that sub button, give me the 500K subs ASAP. Smash that like button, do all that good stuff there. I ain't gonna hold you for too much longer. Without further ado, it's your boy Donn. I'm about to check out one love. Peace out. Yeah.